Hey, McGinn, it's good to see you again. It's Mr. Lohn. Please forgive me for my voice. Hoping that it gets me through the end of the day with more read alouds in class. I didn't want to miss our latest YouTube read aloud. We're going to do a book here that is called Otto and the Story Tree, and I hope you like it. Otto was a cranky old bird. He had mottled feathers because he rarely took a bath. Ah, what's the point? He said as he glanced at himself in the mirror. He lived in the dark because he never opened the windows. Ah, what's the point? He said when he noticed the latches had rusted shut. He never mopped or dusted because he never had visitors. Ah, what's the point? He said as his tail feathers trailed across the grimy floor. One day, he was preparing his dinner, just as he did every evening. Ah, what's the point? He said when a seed spilled out of his dinner bowl. As Otto settled into his armchair, he eyed the little seed on the ground in front of him. Oh, little seed, if only you knew. You're so small when the world is so big. I've seen some marvelous things in my day. I once found myself caught in a fierce storm during a hot air balloon ride, battling the thunder and lightning with nothing but my goggles and wits to guide me. Eventually, Otto nodded off to sleep. The next morning, he awoke to find a sprout where the seed should have been. I'd better pull it out, Otto thought, since the sprout didn't belong there. Ah, what's the point? He grumbled as he went about fixing breakfast. That evening, Otto returned to his armchair, as he always did after dinner. Little sprout, if only you knew. I've seen some marvelous things in my day. I once battled an evil queen with only a spoon and my trusty tambourine. And once again, Otto told the sprout of his adventures until he fell asleep. Each day he told its stories, and each day the sprout grew bigger and bigger until one morning, Otto awoke to sunlight on his face. He looked up and found that the sprout had grown into an enormous tree that had burst through the ceiling. A fresh breeze whistled in through the cracks in the roof and blew all the dust off the floor. Dew trickled down onto his forehead and washed his mottled feathers. He suddenly felt like opening all the windows. That evening, Otto settled himself into his armchair, as he did every night. Oh, my dear tree, if you only knew, I've seen some marvelous things in my day. I once journeyed through the dark forest with nothing but a compass that always pointed in the wrong direction, and a lantern that brought shadows to life. Sorry. He was halfway through the story when he began to nod off. Suddenly a little voice from above said, "Oh, please, just 5 more minutes. I want to know how it ends." A little bird had settled on one of the high branches for the night. "Oh, yes, please. I do too," another voice chimed in. A spider had started spinning its web between some of the tree's leaves. Surprised, and with only a little grumble, Otto finished his story. Each evening, more and more animals gathered in the tree's towering branches, hoping to catch one of Otto's thrilling tales. Birds settled in for the night after long days of flight. Caterpillars listened in their chrysalises while they became butterflies. Spiders wove their webs, and squirrels stashed their acorns. And each evening, the tweeting and scuttling would grow ever so quiet. It was time for another story. Oh, my friends, if only you knew, I've seen some marvelous things in my day. And so it went every night. Otto never even thought about patching up the holes in his ceiling. What's the point? So, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that. Look at what the power of storytelling can do. Just an amazing thing. I love sharing tales with you. You have a terrific night, McGinn. We'll be back with another read aloud tomorrow. Take care.